Hey everyone, welcome back to Hayes Reactions. You got myself, Rick, Corrina, and Robert, and we're here with as urgent and breaking news as we're gonna do, which is J. Cole has dropped some fucking freestyles.
Yeah.
Fire emoji, fire emoji.
Now, full disclosure, we're like halfway into telling Katie the beef, and she is on vacation, currently in transit back home. She can't be here for this, but we got to break this down.
Yeah, we got to do this now.
Yeah, because it's got to go right now. So you will see the rest of this get explained to Katie along the journey if you're on our Patreon.
Yes.
But with that being said, we're going to break this down for you guys today. And with that being said, Corrina knows some of J. Cole's songs, like Crooked Smile.
Like the bigger
ones.
Stuff, you know, like stuff you would hear like, you know, maybe like on the radio or like stuff that's like played a lot on like social media or, you know, stuff like that.
Exactly.
But like never have I ever like listened to a full album or anything like that. So this is going to be very new for me.
Yeah. So
I'm not that we're doing a full album, but I just mean diving deeper into
J. Cole
and his art. So I'm very excited for this, honestly.
So I know J. Cole a little bit deeper. Like I listened to Forest Hill, his first album when it came out. Just like I listened to Drake's, what I think was his third album. The one where he had his face on the cover with the sky background.
The blue background.
Yeah, I can't remember which. It had the language and started from the bottom and all that.
Yeah.
I listened to like half of Take Care. Anyways, so I think it's interesting because, like I said, we're about halfway through the beef with Katie, and then it's just getting to the part with first person shooter. And we're getting,
boom.
and we're getting ready to tell her about 7 Minute Drill and the apology. And then all of a sudden, J. Cole drops 4 freestyles. So we're like, shit, we got to talk about this.
Yep.
So we've got 2 of them for you today. We'll have another 2 for you next week. But we're going to start off with Birthday Blizzard and Golden Goose freestyle.
Sorry, I have a quick question.
Yes.
So out of the 4 freestyles, these 2, are they the 2 newest and then there's 2 older ones? Or how does that?
I think these are the first 2. And I think
there's 2
newer ones that came out later.
Gotcha.
I think. But Robert, you'll know better.
As far as I know, when I told you about it, which is funny because I was actually at the gym or headed to the gym when I found out about it. It was like, and then I sent you a message. It was like, bro, have you heard this? But when I got it, it dropped. It was all 4 tracks dropped at once.
Gotcha.
I think at midnight, he just dropped all 4 of them at once.
So there's not like an order. Okay.
No. And I think they were literally just quite random. And the thing that I do love about it too, and you'll kind of notice it, but I believe it's DJ Clue that's on here with him.
Yes.
So it's kind of like the old school mixtape that they used to have.
Yep.
Rick for sure would know with DJ Clue.
He used to ruin fucking songs back in the early 2000s. Like, Clue, shut the fuck up. Let the beat hit.
Bro, like, let us fucking hear. Like,
so I think
it's a little bit random, but for sure. But yeah, I believe they all were just released. When I got it, because I actually downloaded, which is also funny, just real quick with that, when it first dropped, you had to go to his website for it and pay whatever you wanted. I ended up paying $1 for 4 of them, but you pay, whatever you wanted for it. But now I believe it's on all platforms or whatever, but I didn't pay $1.
Interesting.
Now, the reason we want to do this right away, while we're talking about the beef with Katie, even though Katie's not here, because I think Katie will learn about this. She'll need to learn about this in chronological order.
Yeah, she can't listen to this right now.
Outside of the project.
Yeah.
There are some subliminals at both.
Okay.
At Kendrick and Drake. Now, you know about 7 Minute Drill. You know about the apology afterwards. Now, what is alleged is that Schoolboy Q, who is really close with J. Cole too, as well, and Kendrick's close as far as we knew with J. Cole. J. Cole produced a song on Section 80.
Right.
They've had a rumored collab album that they were going to work on.
Rumored for like years and years.
Yeah, like they were supposedly boys. What happened during the beef after 7 Minute Drill is supposedly Q called Cole and said, no, dude, you don't want to get involved. This is something personal between Dot and Drake. It's not about you. It's not about you.
Yeah.
And
allegedly, everyone.
Allegedly.
Before you jump in our comments,
now,
please.
This is, allegedly.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Can we get like allegedly appear on the screen? Can we do that in post? Like,
I'm going to make us one. Yes, allegedly.
Yes. Allegedly. Now, there is also some, how do I want to say this? There are some conspiracy theories on what happened after with Universal and Cole. But we'll talk about that at the end of the 4 freestyles. Yes, it's good. It's tea.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's accurate. I don't want to put it out there without doing further research.
Got it. Okay.
So right now, conspiracy theory, not accurate. But let's start off with this. There is some subliminals in here. Like I said, to both. I will try my best. I know Robert knows probably about as much on this with the beef as I do. And Cole is a good rapper, so he's going to bury some stuff where we're not going to really get it. I don't know. I just don't really know the rap game like that anymore. Like the real, like I would love to see, I might be fucking up his name, and I know we're going really long in this. JID or Jid.
No, I think it is JID.
JID. Oh, dude, he is his flow.
He is.
Oh my God. Anyways, we're here to talk about J. Cole.
We are, yes. Sorry for the distraction. But I just thought that was interesting.
Go ahead.
Funny thing, tying into all of this, J. Cole actually mentions JID in one of these freestyles. I don't know exactly which one it is, but one of the references, and I think we'll catch it, but it's like if something along the lines, like if this was really based off of hip hop, or if we were rooting for hip hop, JID would have won a Grammy or something like that. Yeah. Something along those lines. But J. Cole actually does mention JID in these freestyles. So
you want to know why I think this shit is more about Drake than Kendrick? Because that's a Kendrick line. Because if it was really about rap, then Killer Mike would go platinum. That's a Kendrick line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's interesting.
Anyways, all right, let's get into this. Let's start it off with Birthday Blizzard Freestyle.
Let's go.
You are in control of the pause button on this. You pause.
I'm in control?
Anybody else that wants it, I guess, because I apparently am losing my pause ability. So... worst one out here. I shouldn't have a YouTube.
Yeah, some dude went through our comments and said that Rick's YouTube license should be yanked because he's the worst pauser.
I didn't know that was a category, bro.
Fuck that means.
Yo, bro, I'm sorry. You're my guy, bro, but that's funny as hell.
Yeah, bro, I didn't know I was being judged in that category. Otherwise, I would have been more on it.
Like, I just feel like somebody has to be like so pissed to say like he's the worst. But I'm like, somebody who was like watching it was like, this dude's the worst fucking pauser ever. Like,
he was so pissed too watching that shit every time Rick paused. God fucking damn it, stop being paused.
Hold up, though. If you're listening,
oh God,
Alexa, you're welcome. Anyways, no, I don't give a fuck, dude.
Oh my God.
If you don't like our channel, don't watch our fucking channel.
He was mad too because he commented like 3 or 4 times. Was like, this guy's YouTube license should be pulled. This is the worst reaction channel ever. I was like, bruh. I was like, well, I mean, damn, man. And you still sat here and watched and commented.
Yeah, I know.
And
yeah,
everything.
Ha ha. Hopefully he's still out there.
Haha, tricks on you, bro. Much like having kids, YouTube licenses aren't required.
All right.
Speaking of.
Right.
Speaking of.
All right, let's get into this.
Yeah.
DJ Clue. Oh my God.
We do.
What's up with the echo, Clue? It's 2025.
In a Ferrari, a lamb truck, switching wild lanes. Top down, screaming out them niggas all lame. Came up from the mud puddles, then it all changed. Living ghetto fab like my brother named Paul Kane. Somewhere along the way, I hate to say we lost all shame. Grown men peddling gossip of all things. I remember when it was rapping, a ball playing. Now the bread and butter is yapping and parlaying. Aw, man, your name's a big conversation. Max deals for Luka Doncic, lobbing an 8.
So I really want to just
Yeah, let's just.
I just want to point this out because this is referencing basically what we're kind of doing and a lot of people are doing, like the Joe Budden podcast, Jadakiss, and Fat Joe, not really Fat Joe anymore.
Yeah, not Fat Joe anymore, yeah.
But just Joe.
Just Joe.
Like
just Joe.
regular Joe?
Just Joe, yeah.
Yeah, still Fat Joe, but Terror Squad.
Just Joe, yeah. Tia.
Maybe we should have a YouTube license.
Yeah, maybe that guy was right.
Why?
I don't
That dude
know.
has a point, bro.
This guy might have a point.
We might be on this. We apologize, bro. We're sorry.
Yeah, we digress. But grown men peddling gossip of all things, basically talking to us about, like, because they're still talking about the Kendrick Drake, the J. Cole, like, oh, J. Cole can't be top 3 because he apologized, which is a valid point for some people. It's a valid point. To me, you can step out of something, but it is hard to believe you say I'm the best when it's like, bro, you had kind of the opportunity to prove you were the best.
And that's my thing with it. And I don't know if we're actually getting into that discussion right now.
We'll save that.
Okay.
We'll save that.
All I'll say is I think that there are levels and categories, right? Like,
to me, you could lose a beef, you could step away from a beef, not respond to a beef, and still be the best, right? Like, if the beef doesn't suit you, right? Like, if Drake was smart, he probably would have never gone into the beef with Kendrick in the first place, right? Because nothing worked out positive. Now, if it goes his way, it's a different conversation, but it didn't.
right.
You know what I mean? To me, like, Jay-Z went at Nas, and Jay-Z had more to lose than Nas, and Nas ended up doing better because Nas lyrically to me is superior. It's just, it's kind of the game, right?
Yeah.
Like, so would I have been mad at Jay-Z if Nas went at him and he was like, just a throwaway line, don't care, keep it pushing, right?
Right.
I don't know. Maybe I'm being biased.
I don't know.
I think I kind of agree with you on that. And the funny thing is, you and I had this conversation, but I really was on the bandwagon of, I don't know if I can respect him saying that he's the best right now because of him backing out of that beat. Where I definitely feel like he should have went in it a little bit harder, especially because I am a fan of J. Cole. I honestly feel like out of the big 3, he might be the best to me. But I will say, though, after listening to this, I think this is what a lot of this addresses is once you listen like to the bars, he's addressing a lot of it and saying like why he stayed out of it and why he doesn't feel like it was even worth it. Even going into some of these things like this, where he's talking about like grown men are peddling gossip. I think the whole thing of this is him feeling like this is all done for this, for the money, for the attention, for rather than what we were actually here for, which is rapping and, you know what I'm saying, the bars that people are striving for. Yeah.
And I do want to put this out. This is all like speculation by us.
All speculation.
We don't know.
Our own interpretation, our own thoughts.
If you happen to know or have more insight than we do, comment. Let us know because we want to know more about this.
We read all the comments.
I tried to call J. Cole, but he didn't answer. And he didn't right now.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah.
I tried to call Q to confirm the phone call to Cole.
Yeah.
I didn't get through. Yeah. All right. No, the only one's number I still have is Mike Jones. Just going to be honest.
Mike Jones.
Who? All right.
That was great. This is why we've been friends for so long, just so you know.
Yeah, this is it right here.
So nowadays you can make a grip commentating if you master 2 skills, either dick riding or hating. Just look around, the hating and the dick riding is blatant. Tell mama your ticket to finally lift out of her basement is found in one magical word in this engagement, and nothing brings that like drama. You might wanna. Personally, I don't write comments, I write commas. Withdrawals for pictures to pin draws to fall off. They wanna know if this is the end all.
God damn.
Yeah, that dude.
Clean.
That dude is.
Okay, so you told me before we walked into this that there are Kendrick and Drake subliminals throughout these freestyles.
Yes.
Is that a Drake subliminal? Because I kind of feel like it is. Talking about like,
which one?
I don't write comments, I write commas, withdrawals. Like talking about Drake always being online, yapping in the comments.
It could be seen that way.
On, I don't know. That's just how it hit me. That's just how it hit me. Like, I'm worried about the money. I'm out here getting money, and you're over here talking shit online, worried about comments and
Drake did say shit online about J. Cole dropping out.
I was just going to say that they don't technically have a beef, but Drake did say some. I think actually in some bars in some of his songs too, he mentioned some stuff like he felt like J. Cole was a bitch for backing out of this whole thing. He felt like he, should win at it. So
I remember hearing about that.
The rumor is they haven't talked since this whole shit happened.
Since the beef, right? Because that's what I heard too, but I wasn't sure how accurate that was.
Now, from a surface level, just looking at this bar, to me, he's still talking about like Jadakiss, Fat Joe, Joe Budden, the guys that comment, and then the people in the comments talking shit, like he's saying I'm above it. But
I could see that too. Yeah,
that's to me on a surface level, and then I'm
just in search mode because you were like,
there they are. I think you could definitely read into that. I don't think you might be far off.
And also, I would say, because I know that you're not too familiar with J. Cole, but I would say J. Cole is lyrically and intelligently on a level as Kendrick Lamar. So he could say some things that have 3 or 4 different meanings and meanness towards
100%.
For it's like he does things like that. So it could definitely be that. But I will say that I like that. I didn't think of that, but I would agree with that probably subliminally. So subliminally, there we go.
Like, and I'll be full disclosure about like my bias. Like, to me, when you look at the big 3, it's like a pie chart, right? And some people look at it more of like a Venn diagram, and that might be it. It is more of a Venn diagram where you fuck with some of this, or you fuck with them all in the center, but you might lean more. Like, I'm more on the Kendrick side, and when I was younger, I was more towards Drake. Like, when I was in my early 20s, because party songs, you go to the club, you hear them. But as I've gotten older, it shifted more to the J. Cole side to me.
Okay.
But to me, like, just honestly, I think if J. Cole and Kendrick did an album together, kind of like how like
they were supposed to.
Yeah, like when Royce the 5'9" and Eminem would get on a song together, and the lyrical battles that they would just have bars to bars.
Yeah.
It would be, oh my God, it would be second to none.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
This is the end all, be all to this rap game's trained in CPR. I'm a whole new breed for those that wonder who he think he is. That thunder at night to wake up their sleepy heads. Just when you thought that your boy was completely dead, boom, walked out that tomb like Matthew said that Jesus did, with the whole game on his shoulders, not even straining to hold it. I can spin around my fingers and bowl it. When I write, it's like I'm guided by the angels. I notice it's like the ghost of Christopher Wallace. It came in and wrote it. First name Jermaine and it's goated. Never once his fame been a motive. Far from it. Respect first. Next up, my net worth. The best verse belongs to the nigga that should live in a Bronx Zoo. I stomp through on some King Kong shit. Long ding dong shit. Pause.
I love the way he changes up his flow right there. He commanded it. So I was like, man. But the way he goes from the Bronx Zoo, like the way he switches up that flow in mid bar is so nice.
Yeah, I do like his cadence on this.
Yeah.
His lyrics though are just lyrically, dude, is just nasty. The Jesus bars, the reference, like this, he's man.
And if this is a real freestyle, like really off the dome, this is fun. This is GOAT status,
right?
Like you can't. This is like some Eminem shit. Some what I would expect. Like even Tupac didn't freestyle like this, even though we put him on the GOAT list.
Right.
This is some Biggie shit.
Yeah. I will also say that I love that line to where, once again, that Jesus reference, but I love the line leading up to it where he said that everybody thought he was dead. And I know that was like, once again, when he backed out of this rap thing or this battle or this beef, I should say, everybody kind of felt like, oh, that's it. Like, it's over. He's dead. And then for him to say, like, I rose back up like Jesus did, like that. And he's, once again, I was on the thing where I felt like maybe he was dead after that, because where do you go from there? But then to come and do this, and this is just, freestyles. This, I believe his album's coming soon, but, to come and do this is like, sheesh, bro's not even straining, just as you said.
Yeah. It's like, here, let's go back, because this is pretty fire, actually.
Yeah, I do. This was the part that stuck out to me a lot, too.
And I love this part, too. I write commas with draws from pictures. The pen draws, the fall off. They want to know if this is the end all. So the fall off is very much like how Taylor has album 13,
Right.
which people anticipate to be her final album.
Okay.
The Fall Off is
'Cause that was
what
the
is
album
something that he's teased as his final. and
Oh,
it's-
he still hasn't released it yet? Because wasn't that what
That's what they're
he's
still
been
talking.
talking about for
It's
like
ready.
a couple years, right?
It's ready.
Because like wasn't he working on that like during all the beef stuff like 2 years?
Oh,
ago?
he's been working on it off and on for a decade, probably.
Oh shit! Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So he's like that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
He's an
okay.
artist. He's a real artist. Once again,
It's not like every couple years. You gotta wait for the magic.
Yes.
Okay.
there is
I like
a video
that,
out there
honestly.
kind of mirroring how close J. Cole and Kendrick are with their type of albums that they drop.
Where you might go like 5-6 years before you actually get an album. But you could.
You could. It's possible.
Good.
Not
Yeah,
ne-
good.
Okay.
But I
like
think
it.
also this birthday blizzard is the lead up to it. Also, I think this is like what it's supposed to be, is kind of like dropping right before, because I believe his album's supposed to be coming out the fall off. So I think this is supposed to be like a hype up to that.
Okay, so he's saying like like if that's going to be like the final one.
If for whatever reason you're a musician and you're getting ready to release some music, you better do it now before February 13th. You got that much time left. Get it out.
Probably. I mean,
Just going to be honest.
Yeah.
Get it out.
get it out now.
Yep.
Whole new breed for those that wonder who he think he is. That thunder at night to wake up the sleepy heads. Just when you thought that your boy was completely dead, boom, walked out that tomb like Matthew said that Jesus did, with the whole game on his shoulders, not even straining to hold it. I can spin around my fingers and bowl it. When I write, it's like I'm guided by the angels. I notice it's like the ghost of Christopher Wallace. It came in and wrote it. First name Jermaine and it's goated. Never once is.
You know who Christopher Wallace is?
I was when next time you push pause, I was going to ask you. I know, but what's the significance?
Notorious B.I.G.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of somebody else.
Yep.
That's,
Notorious.
that's his
I
legal
know
name. Okay,
Yeah.
Yes.
that makes sense.
It's like the ghost of Christopher
I've
Wallace.
heard that somewhere
Yeah.
before, but
Not only that, but look how it ties in. When I write, it's like I'm guided by the angels. Of course, Biggie is dead.
Yeah.
When I write, it's like I'm guided by the angels. I know this is like the ghost of Christopher Wallace. Okay, like that's
Came in and wrote it. First name Jermaine, and it's goaded. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
sick.
Never
that's
once has
sick.
fame been the motive. Far
Right.
from it. Like
Right.
and he's speaking to how the game, the artistry, is more important than the result.
Right.
Which also I believe speaks to this beat, because I think from what he's saying in these bars, and I think it'll continue on in these couple of freestyles, is that I don't think he felt like the beef was for the game. He didn't feel like this was like a real beef for him to jump in and feel like I'm doing this for the love of the game. I think he felt more like, just as he's saying, these are for bloggers and gossip and, you know.
I think it was for not like realistic blood, but theoretical blood of two guys that distinctly didn't like each other, and it's been kind of proven over the years.
And that's
it wasn't for the love of the game. It wasn't for the competitiveness. If it was for
a
the
personal
competitiveness,
thing. Yeah.
I think he stays in it.
Yeah.
In my personal opinion.
Yeah.
So
no, I do agree with that. I do agree with that, because I think it'd be a lot easier for me to like accept like that it was, you know, kind of fabricated for drama and, you know, clicks and views and engagement and stuff if they didn't have like a 10 to 12 year fucking subliminal battle with each other. Like if it had just came out of nowhere, I'd be like, what the hell, you know? But like for me, it just feels like it was always building to someday Kendrick and Drake were going to go at each other no matter what. It was going to happen. It just, this is how it panned out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But anyway, we'll get into all that
you'll see
later.
Once it's fame and a motive, far from it, respect first. Next up, my net worth, the best verse belongs to the nigga that should live in a Bronx zoo. I stomp through on some King Kong shit, long ding dong shit, pause. I rinsed off the sauce, y'all got lost in all this false flaws, and dog, it's exhausting, right? I hate these rapping like I'm Charleston White. Give all the writers to authors, it's hard to write as hard as the God does. Y'all tallest to me, stop bothering me. Young Simba, some niggas threw some hate my way, but only thing that they should say is, Cole, you like a father to me. The top ain't really what I thought it would be, and so I jumped off it, landed back in the bottom. You like a father to me.
right here. The top ain't really what I thought it would be, referring to the big three, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is where it starts kind of like what I've been seeing online.
No.
The top ain't really what I thought it would be. And so I jumped off it, landed back at the bottom, and restarted at a level where I wasn't regarded as much. Just to climb past them again and tell them all to keep up. I love it. Truly, I'm aging backwards. In the sandboxes, I play with trappers. The K's pop like Asian rappers.
The K's pop like Asian rappers.
Like Asian rappers, bro. Hey, earphones on fire. That mic in the booth was like they literally had to come in with the fire extinguisher afterwards. Like,
You remember that video, that animation that we watched with K-Dot and like that? Where all of a sudden he turns Super Saiyan when he's like, motherfucker. Yeah. This is the equivalent.
Yeah.
He went Super Saiyan right there.
Yeah.
Like,
God damn.
Like all of that. And are you guys familiar with Charleston White? You watch any of the Charleston White videos?
I know who Charleston White is off top, but you can go. I'll let you explain.
Yeah, well, he's. I don't even know much about it, but he's a black guy that tends to hate like the typical black guy type of stuff. So he gets into it a lot with like rappers and like it's just kind of hard to explain, but the line about him saying he hate niggas like Charleston White is kind of because of that. Like he is not a fan of his own people, pretty much.
Gotcha. Okay.
But so all of these bars, though, are just crazy bars. But this is why, to me, it was very confusing when this whole beef popped off and he didn't like really get involved. Because obviously this man is like, this guy is one of the greats right now. Like you can just, even from this, you can tell that this guy lyrically is, you know,
like,
so like.
I think it's, we all knew even before the beef popped off that if it ever happened between the big three, it would come down to J. Cole and Kendrick, just because lyrically where they're both at. They're both at a level like, and no hate on Drake. Not everybody's at this level, but Drake's not at the same level that these two are at. Now he can make music for the masses, like we talk about. He's a pop artist for sure, a pop rapper, 100%,
100%.
And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Like we talked about,
that's not like in a bad way. Yeah,
that's his lane, and he owns that lane. It's no different than like what Nelly's lane was for the first 6 years.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That was his lane.
Yep,
it is what it is.
Yeah,
but. Anyways, I do love this. So I jumped off from the top and landed back at the bottom and restarted at a level where I wasn't regarded as much, just to climb up past them again and tell them all to keep up. Like directly addressing how people treat him since the apology.
Right.
It's clever. It's super clever.
No, absolutely.
Where I wasn't regarded as much, just to climb past them again and tell them all to keep up. I love it. Truly, I'm aging backwards. In the sandboxes, I play with trappers. The K's pop like Asian rappers. The bullets grazing afros, piercing through front doors and left holes in a baby mama's favorite bathroom. Thank God no one was home. I'm so in the zone. Might wake up at 4 in the morning, start mourning alone. Discover the snakes, pull up to your place and going alone. Creep to your room, put 4 in your dome. If your girl scream, tell the queen, bitch, lower your tone. Hey, matter of fact, go on your phone, add me on IG. I used to be top seed, apology dropped me.
It's cold as ice. Cold as ice. Cold as ice, Charlie Murphy.
Damn.
Bro, told her to add him on IG. Like, oh, matter of fact.
Bitch, lower your tone.
But did you see he called her the queen first? He's like, bitch, lower your tone. And then add me on IG. Like,
damn.
That reminds me of Eminem so much. This whole little part, you know, Eminem always says like the craziest shit. So it definitely gave me like Eminem vibes with that. But the bars are crazy.
Your phone, add me on IG. I used to be top seed. Apology dropped me way out of the top 3. No problem, I'm probably my best when they doubt me. Watch me. Watch me.
Look, I'm going to be honest. When he hits that bar right there, there's still some raw fucking emotion in that line. You can hear it.
That's what I was literally going to say. You can literally hear it. Like,
I think it's ironic he puts it after this bar, too, because this might be the coldest bar in the whole freestyle that I've heard. You know what I mean? It's right up there with the Jesus one. It's pretty close.
That Jesus one is really good, though.
Yeah.
On your dome, if your girl scream, tell the queen, bitch, lower your tone. Hey, matter of fact, go on your phone, add me on IG. I used to be top seed, apology dropped me way out of the top 3. No problem, I'm probably my best when they doubt me. Watch me. Watch me.
DJ Clue.
Watch me.
To the storm.
DJ Clue.
J. Cole.
So, yeah. That's the first freestyle out.
Okay. No, I definitely see a lot of the like subtle, like the little subtle things, and definitely that ending portion feels like it's directly aimed, and maybe not at like anyone specific, but just at that situation, at what happened with the beef. And honestly, that last part more felt like maybe not like a diss or anything like that, but like he was talking to the fans, right? Like, oh, like apparently this apology dropped me out of the top 3, but like, I don't know. I don't remember the exact words, but like, I'm better when they
doubt me. Yeah.
When they doubt me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the best me when they doubt me, or whatever he said, you know, like that to me felt,
Like, to me, here's my thing too, is I don't think J. Cole's not in the top 3.
No. And that's okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he ever fell out. Like, I get why people say that, but I think a lot of people were, because that's what I was going to say earlier, is like, that's honestly probably one of my biggest disappointments from the beef, is that like, and especially the more I see from J. Cole, is that I feel like had J. Cole not backed out of the beef, like, I can't imagine because those two didn't have anything like super personal against each other, I feel like it would have been a very like friendly kind of bout, right? Like, it would have been a friendly competition kind of thing. And I would have loved to see where that went. Kendrick versus J. Cole. Like, that would have been really fun. And just the fucking beauty that we would have gotten between those two artists battling back and forth. So like, that's my biggest disappointment with it. And I feel like in the moment, that was what a lot of people were going through. It was like, fuck, man, like, I've been out here rooting for you. I had your back, said you were going to win this, and then you apologize and bow out, and now I look like a jackass, and I got to sit here and watch these two fucks, you know? So
that's great. I think that you may be onto something with that, actually, and I think what it is it ties into everything that he was saying in this whole freestyle, even starting from the beginning. I think, just as you were saying, if it was to be a battle between them in their original state, it would have been more of a friendly battle, more of like a friendly spar. But I think what he's saying is that these bloggers, these guys who used to be rappers, these people who are now talking, are now the ones that are saying like, oh, he was top 3, but now that he put out the apology, like, he's not that guy. He's, you know, so I think it is tying into, I think the fans, because me personally, he's definitely still top 3 right now with everything that's going on. But I think, as he was saying in this, it's the bloggers, it's the people with the podcast, it's me and Rick that are, you know, saying that he's no longer in top 3, that, you know, not that we said that, but I'm saying it's the people that, you know, that literally are online that are saying that. I believe that's
right. Well, and maybe fans wasn't like the right word, but like the critics, right? Like the people who were like analyzing the beef, who sit and analyze the musician, like you said, you know, podcasters, online reactors, you know, whatever. And yeah, anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Here's my thing is let's look at this from a different generation. Let's go back to 2000 to 2010. Would you say Eminem's top 3 in that decade?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
2010 for sure. Yeah, heck yeah, because that's when he released most of his album. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Never lost a beef, right?
Heck no. And I was there for all of the beefs too. When he was beefing with like Benzino, when he was beefing.
all of them. Jay-Z top 3, right? Yeah. Nas?
For sure. I like Nas more than Jay-Z personally.
No matter what happened in any of those beefs, they're still top 3 based on their skills and ability through and what they did in that generation, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's my thing is like, even though Drake lost this beef and Kendrick won it, quote unquote, and because J. Cole bowed out, doesn't mean that any of them are not big 3.
No,
I don't. And I'm not saying you're saying that. I'm saying that what some of the people, like the former rappers that have podcasts and all that, because their authority on this is much higher. I'm just some white dude who's an unk status in fucking Nevada. I don't mean shit to this. It's just my opinion. But to me, just based on skills, ability, his reach, Cole is top 3.
Absolutely. I think the argument comes in when you have to break down those 3 to a number 1, right? That's where for me, like beefs and like how like a situation like this would have to factor in. You know what I mean? Like if you have to narrow down that top 3 to just a number 1, which is often, and from what I've heard, again, I haven't heard a lot of J. Cole music. This is just like what I've heard and read, but that's often what J. Cole does, you know, the top 3. But I feel like Muhammad Ali, he's the number 1 out of the 3. And so for me, it's that portion. It's not saying you're part of the best 3 that are out there. It's saying that you're better than the other 2 when you wouldn't even battle against them. That's kind of where I sit. But that being said, I'm excited to see more J. Cole stuff, and hopefully my mind can be changed. Like, I am very open-minded, guys. I'm not like, so like biased on Kendrick that I'm like,
I just look at it like this way. Let's say Robert and his best friend, one of his other best friends, do a rap song together, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm a rapper too. And me and Robert are boys. And I know his best friend. I've known him for years. I'm not really cool with him. And they do a rap song, and I'm like, man, fuck the big 3. It's just Big Me. Mm-hmm. And Robert's like, says something to me, and I say, or I have an intermediate friend or something, say, hey, this isn't really about you at all. Mm-hmm. And he comes out and says, my bad. Like, do I hold Robert to a lesser standard to that? No, to preserve the friendship. And initially, if me and his other friend have beef, he's going to say, y'all fucking handle it. Right. He's not going to get involved. Right, and that's basically, to me, what Cole did.
And I totally understand that point. And I agree with you. If it's true, which we have no way of proving. Allegedly. That's where my issue comes from, is that there's no way to prove that that's the actual reason he backed out. So then, like, I just have to go off the knowledge I actually have, the facts I have, which was him saying that it was just too much for his peaceful soul.
Now, I am a bit biased. I am a bit biased,
which is cool too, by the way. I just want to say, because like I am all about no confrontation. I would rather just I'm good.
I don't give a fuck. I'm a bit biased. I think Kendrick still wins.
You are biased.
I'm biased.
I think, but
it's subjective. I like Kendrick more. That's all. I'm just subjectively biased.
If that is the reason that once again, were allegedly that Schoolboy Q or someone reached out to him and told him, like, hey, this isn't about you, and that he kind of backed out of it because of that. I could definitely understand that, but I also would then really feel some type of way if I did that for a friend and like kind of backed out of it, and then everybody's online like, this motherfucker here is boo-boo.
I'm like, bro, you need to say something.
Exactly. Especially, I think what also personally, on a personal level, if I'm J. Cole and Joe Budden is fucking talking to me about rap, like, you fucking had one song, bro. Like, I'm J. Cole. Like, I can out-rap.
Pump it up.
Over. Exactly. Like, you got one song, you're going to tell me I'm not fucking great because I didn't fucking resign. You know, look, so I definitely feel like
if Kiss says something, I respect it.
Now, exactly. Now, Kiss says something for sure. Fat Joe, Kiss says something, you got to respect that for sure.
Well, and that was going to be my question too, because I'm like, maybe I just don't know enough about Joe Budden, but I'm like, wasn't he like a quote unquote rapper for like 5 seconds? And
like,
no, he's been around for a while, but he's
as far as like hits and
that one song, that was
that's what I'm saying. Like,
I can't even name. And no disrespect to him, that's that man's career. Hey, he's doing better.
Eminem made it more popular.
I can't even name a song that has Joe Budden featured on it. Like, I don't even know any. Like, there was like no, after Pump It Up, there was not even like Joe Budden motion. There wasn't like he was on a bunch of people's songs or anything like that. He had that one song, and then.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I felt like. So I was, but I was like, maybe I just don't know, because that's always possible.
And that's my thing, is just like, at the end of the day, just because Jay-Z lost to Nas doesn't mean that Jay-Z still isn't great, right? Just because, and I'm going to say about Drake too, just because Drake lost to Kendrick doesn't mean that Drake isn't great. Just means he's not as good as Kendrick. That's all. In this certain arena, you know what I mean?
In Rick's opinion.
Yeah, in my opinion, subjectively.
Robert's sitting over there like, sure. Sure, we're going to get into that.
Look, like, if we really want to break into it, like, do I think if the goal is to make a club hit that appeals to a certain demographic of people, like an age range of like 16 to 35, is Drake your guy? Yes. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. That is your dude. But am I going to listen to Start from the Bottom or The Language or all of that in 20 years?
Let me ask you this. And I guess it'd be a little biased based on obviously what your goal is. But if you were starting a record label and you had the choice of any of the top three, like Pokemon, which one are you picking?
Taylor Swift.
That's why this sounds great. This movie's going to go crazy right now. I agree with that, though, because, bro,
neither of them are close.
You're going to win. You're going to win on every level. Like,
yeah, give me Taylor.
I'm a Taylor Swiftie.
Yo, bro, I'll tell you about like some conspiracy theory shit I believe that's going to happen, but I'll tell you about that later. Anyways, let's get into Golden Goose Freestyle.
Yeah, let's do this next one. I'm excited to hear this next one now.
Let's get through this and wrap up this episode.
You guys familiar with the Golden Goose shoes?
Huh?
You guys familiar with the Golden Goose shoes? Do you guys wear them?
No.
No? You know which ones they are? Like, have you seen them?
Open up a new window. Let me Google it real quick.
Yeah, you should. They're shoes, but it's crazy because they're expensive shoes. And he'll kind of reference it in here, but they're expensive shoes, but they come scuffed up, and you can actually take them into the Golden Goose store and have them scuff them up for you to give them more personalized look. But people pay like $300-$400 for these Golden Goose shoes that are literally like
$149.
And they look like they came out of the dishwasher.
And
like,
they look horrible. Yeah.
Bro, I know.
Oh my God. Why do these look like the shoes my mom used to force me to wear in middle school?
There's an outdoor flea market.
They're
right
like
now,
velvety.
You'd be.
There's an outdoor flea market over at a drive-in theater here in town that sells shoes that look just like these
for like $10,
$10, $20 right now.
You can even get the mismatched coloring. Yeah. Wow. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna be honest.
I am thoroughly I don't even know. Informed now, I guess. There we go.
There you go. Your boy Rob keep you up on things. You know what I'm saying?
Clue. You remember the clear vapes?
Oh my God. I had a few pairs around, as I lied to you. That was that was the time, bro. And they came out with the clear forces too.
I thought about it, but I never wanted my feet to like fog up the plastic.
My feet stayed fogging up. Like if you were outside, like running around, bro, the whole thing looked like a spacesuit, bro. Like it was just foggy, and it looked like Alien was like, bro.
They only look good when you got the AC on full blast on foot mode.
You take them off, boy, foot all high, look like smoke's coming out of it and stuff. Like, this.
What are those?
DJ Clue to the store. You know what?
Cold of truth, got they throw the nooses. Grip never letting up, though they hope it loosens. Nah, I'm on top, you can't knock me off my spot. Fuck yachts, I won't stop till the boat's a cruise ship. So the whole world knows who got the gold acoustics. Only then will I split like I co-produced it. A lot of rappers make dough and be prone to lose it. For crumbs, dumb niggas so they sold illusion. Universal distribution, but I own the music. Best niggas still breathing, leaving no confusion. Hop on every nigga song, abuse it. Catch bodies for my own amusement.
All right. God damn.
DJ Clue.
This is some Desert Storm shit right here.
This is some
Desert Storm shit. A lot of rappers make dough, then prone to lose it. For crumbs, sold their soul dilution. Universal distribution. All right, so
but I own the music. So Cole owns his own music?
So apparently, after the phone call and after the apology, Cole got signatures from Universal to release Dreamville and, be able to pay out everybody and all that and own everything.
So he bought all the masters.
I think so.
Or
something to that effect. I'd have to do more research, but that's the rumor. That's part of the conspiracy theory that I've heard.
All right. If anybody's listening and you guys have any information on it, you have any links, anything like that, drop them down in the comments because I would love to learn more about that, especially just kind of going on like the Taylor Swift thing and learning about her masters and the fight she's been putting in for herself and other artists.
Yeah.
Now I'm like all the way in. I want to learn about all of this shit with all these artists. And I just think it's so interesting to see like who pursues owning their masters and who doesn't, and who pursues distribution licenses versus owning their masters versus just fucking letting.
Speaking of this whole beef thing, I'll have Corrina link a video to a Vince Staples interview where he talks about the beef and what he really thinks about. That
was really interesting.
So, all right. So yeah, this rumor is that Selling His Soul Dilution is about Drake. Is make dough, then be prone to lose it. Because he made $400 million and he got his masters from, I think, everything 2018 and prior. Okay. But he signed like an album, some type of deal. And that's why he was pumping out albums every 9 months.
Drake?
Yeah. Okay. And then when he did his last, not his last one, it was, I think, the one with 21 Savage. And he was like, I'm going to take a break. I need a rest kind of thing. And I think he still has some more albums. I don't know. If you know, comment. I don't know the full story. I still got to do my research. Like, I'm just now learning about this shit as we're recording it.
It kind of makes me wonder if maybe he was under a similar situation because Taylor's first offer to buy her masters originally before she started doing all the re-records. I believe the deal was for every 3 albums that she made, she could get one of her old albums, like purchase the masters for it. So it makes me wonder if maybe Drake was under something like that, where it's like you have to, every 2 or 3 albums, you get one of the old ones as now it's yours or whatever. And part of what Drake's saying is that Universal inflated Kendrick's plays. Right. Because he's at the point, I think, where he's starting to negotiate a new deal. But I might be off on this. I might be wrong. Like, if you know for facts, allegedly, if you know these and you got links, like reputable links we can look at, not like some AI shit. Yeah, not AI, please, not ChatGPT.
Drop it in the comments. I would love to learn more.
But yeah, I believe that was a rumor. Yeah. So I was just saying, I believe that was a rumor, which would technically make sense because if you're going in there and they're saying we're going to offer you less money because you lost this rap battle. You're just like, wait a minute, what you mean you're not going to give me 500 million? You want to give me 200 million?
Yeah.
That's big numbers.
Yeah.
I co-produced it. A lot of rappers make dough and be prone to lose it. For crumbs, dumb niggas sold they soul illusion. Universal distribution, but I own the music. Best niggas still breathing, leaving no confusion. Hop on every nigga song, abuse it. Catch bodies for my own amusement. Niggas cheating and I won't excuse it. If I said it, then I wrote it, stupid. I'm a star like the logo on my shoes, but these ain't no Converses. Nah, girl, they golden gooses. A nice fella, but the flows is ruthless.
I'm sorry, that got me.
Good.
Clue.
Hey,
just had to get that one in there real quick. You
would have loved the mixtape era because all of these, especially, oh my God, I don't even remember if it was Clue or which DJ it was, but they would like start the song over like 6 times, and you'd be like, bro, just please, just play it now, like just
play the fucking song.
Like just play the fucking song, bro. Like
that's crazy. That like it just reminds me so much of like every song in the 2000s that had like DJ Khaled on them, and then like every for like 30 seconds of the intro, just like DJ Khaled. I'm like,
kid.
Oh, that's great. Okay. All right, I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry I broke the vibe, but that one got me. It was just out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting that.
I will say with this though, and I've seen this quite a few times in some of the things that he's wrote or in some of his verses, I should say, that I've heard it before. But he's mentioned quite a few times about people not writing their own raps. So I don't know who he's referencing, but he's said that quite a few times. So,
we know who he's referencing. No, but no, I'm glad you said that because that was something that stuck out to me. Obviously, I like artists who write their own lyrics and write their own music and stuff. So that's cool to know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like music or artists that don't write their own shit too, because I'm not going to lie, but I have a higher appreciation for someone who.
Yes. Yeah. Like, if I'm making a list of my favorites, like at the top of the list is always going to be artists that write their own music and also have good music. Like if they write good music.
Yeah, that's good too.
Yeah.
That's a good standard. That's a solid standard to live by right there.
Say that again. I would say when it comes to music, having good music is
good.
It's
important.
Yeah, it's a
very
top
important.
5. Top 5.
Top five.
No, but honestly, like, I think in hip hop, though, you are held to a higher standard. You cannot, unless you are a producer first, or this is 1991 and you're Eazy-E and Ice Cube writes your shit, or Bone Thugs writes your shit, or you're Dr. Dre and whoever the hottest rapper out at that point writes your shit.
Yeah.
Then no, like you can't be a GOAT and not write your shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Because, you know, when we were talking about the early 2000s and we were talking about the big 3 then, and even whoever take out and plug in whoever you want in there, I'm willing to bet they wrote their own shit.
Yeah. That's a good point. I think that's very important, especially in the rap world, you know.
100%. All right.
Nigga song, abuse it. Catch bodies for my own amusement. Niggas cheating and I won't excuse it. If I said it, then I wrote it, stupid. I'm a star like the logo on my shoes, but these ain't no Converses. Nah, girl, they golden gooses. A nice fella, but the flows is ruthless. And the culprit's 2-6, where the closest you get to hope is Hope Mills Road Cola. Seen more beef than them folks at Roof Chris. Teach a man how to fish, and the lesson is this: without a pole, you're useless. Catch my drift? I'm swift on my toes, you doofus.
All right, sorry, I hit the wrong button.
No,
so I have a question real quick.
Yeah.
Has J. Cole been in like other beefs with like other rappers, or was this kind of the first time that he's been roped into something like that?
Yeah, not that I know of, and maybe the fans could let me know, but not that I know of that he has.
Okay.
And also, just to kind of preface it, also, he has been on this journey. He's not like a street type rapper. The great thing about him is that he grew up in, I believe, Fayetteville, North Carolina. He's like from the hood, from the ghetto. So he has like this ghetto hood side of him, but he always felt like he was bigger than that. So then from there, he went to college, I believe, in New York. And then New York is where he really started, you know, getting into rapping and his styling and stuff. But I say all that to say he's never been like a shoot 'em up, bang, bang kind of rapper. He's always been more of this. And in more recent years, he's been more of like a peaceful, like his songs are more like I'm chilling, enjoying life and trying to do things better rather than like I'm hardcore or want to fight or beef with anybody. So for him to be in any type of beef would be different, honestly.
Gotcha. Okay.
I would say he is more akin to like what we would consider conscious rap, like Talib Kweli, Common, Go.
I love Common.
Or not Go, Common, even some Mos Def. Like he's that.
Okay.
He's lyrically really good, and he has a
100%.
conscious type of flow to it, but he's more new age and brings like Robert was saying, kind of like a street view to it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like kind of like how Kendrick brings, you know what I mean?
Right.
6, where the closest you get to hope is Hope Mills Road Cola. Seen more beef than them folks at Roof Chris. Teach a man how to fish, and the lesson is this: without a pole, you're useless. Catch my drift? I'm swift on my toes, you doofus. And that's why the hoes that choose this, they like, can I kick it? Like they roll for Q-tip. Sure, but just know, baby, we don't open doors for Cupid or leave windows cracked. You been known that. I'm worldwide, these niggas like a little known fact. They lack focus and they pause is putrid. From poison of all different sorts they using. If the stream say you're winning while your tours is losing. When the math ain't math, then of course you're juicing. That mean the bots is boosting. Cut the tough guy image, it is not conducive to breathing. Don't gamble with your life, cause the ops is cruising. Word to Mike Vick, your dog might get shot for losing.
That's a nasty line, bro. Word to Mike Vick, your dog might get shot for losing. Yeah.
Did you know that was in there when you wore that sweater today?
I was gonna say,
you thought I was nonchalant? You thought I was nonchalant about this shit? If I would have had a Mike Vick jersey, I would have worn it.
He told me, he's like, you should wear your Falcon sweater today. I was like, nah, I just wore that last weekend. I can't wear it for another recording day again. I was like, nah, I can't do that. He's like, all right. Don't you have another one? I was like, none that I like, okay? Damn. Okay, and that that took me off track. I was going to talk about a whole different line, and then that one caught me, and I don't even remember now.
I want your perspective on this. I'm gonna let it play
crazy.
again. I want to hear your perspective on these bars.
Focus and they pause is putrid. From poison.
Love that. And their pores is putrid.
Man,
What a
Poison of all
fucking
different sorts
wordplay.
they use it.
Literally.
Like, come on now. That's just crazy.
God.
Poison of all different sorts they using. If the stream say you're winning while your tours is losing. When the math ain't math, then of course you're juicing. That mean the bots is boosting.
Okay, so what's your take on this, babe?
I mean, I don't know. Like, this is weird because reading through it, I feel like he's talking about Kendrick. But it doesn't make sense because didn't he like GNX is the biggest selling rap tour
GNX,
of all
but
time.
what happened to Big Morale and the Big Steppers or Mr. Morale?
Oh, is
whoever
that what he's
guy
talking
was?
about? I think maybe I'm just looking at it like timeline wise, so maybe he's not talking about GNX. But yeah, I know Mr. Morale didn't do that great.
That's for me. That's what I would figure. And I think once again, where this is all, and of course we'll get into the beef, but I think this is where it all leads to. And that's my kind of point on the beef is that when Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers came out, didn't make a lot of noise, so he needed something to kind of like, boom. But with that, I personally, looking at this, I think that's what he's saying. I think that's what he's talking about, Kendrick. Now, I don't know. I believe Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers did decent numbers wise, like streaming. But I don't think that I don't remember there ever being a big tour or anything like that from
I was going to say,
so.
was there a Mr. Morale? Was there a Big Steppers tour?
I don't know, but I have a totally different take.
Okay.
Yeah, let's hear it. I want to hear it. But I also want to look up and see because I got to know if there's
I think this is about Drake.
And I was gonna say honestly, like if the streams say you're winning because Drake is always at the top of the streaming.
Why are your tours losing?
Yeah.
Like,
why are you not selling out?
Did he have tours that he wasn't really that he did sell out?
I don't know. Like, and that's my thing is like because recently, like if you're talking like cool, you're talking about something 3 years ago. Then if you're talking about if Mr. Morale was even a tour,
and that's why I assumed it like at first. Okay, so it does say. Kendrick went on a massive The Big Steppers tour in 2022 and 2023. It became the highest grossing hip hop tour in history at the time. Literally every tour Kendrick does becomes the highest grossing hip hop tour.
Look at
in
what
history at that time.
What was Drake's last one?
What was Drake's last tour?
I think it's about Drake, bro.
Because
I think he's saying Drake says like your streams say you winning. Drake is constantly the biggest streamed artist.
So it says his last major tour was the highly successful It's All a Blur tour co-lined with 21 Savage and J. Cole on the Big as the What leg. 2019 Assassination Vacation. That's too far back though. I don't know. That's kind of.
I think it's about Drake.
So maybe, but there are also a few people were saying that he was also addressing like who Joey Badass or somebody else in this. I don't know exactly who it was. Also, so maybe there's some underlying beef.
Maybe it is even about him.
Yeah, maybe it's not even about Kendrick or Drake. I think it was the bots part that got me. I mean, that the bots are boosting. It just kind of made me think like he's talking about Kendrick kind of taking Drake's side on that whole like there's got to be.
See, I take it as
given,
and that's why I was saying opposite view of you guys is I think it's about Drake saying your streams say you're the biggest rapper, but your tour isn't the biggest selling tour out there. It's Kendrick consistently. With the Big Steppers, with GNX.
So that means your
math ain't mathing. Of course you're juicing. That means the bots is boosting. Why? So if he does this to get success, how is Kendrick doing it without that?
Okay.
That's what
I could see how it could go to either one, honestly, and also possibly not either one of them, but speculation.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Allegedly.
That's why this is great.
If you guys are watching, let us know down in the comments. Who do you guys think this specific bar here is about? You guys think it's got to do with Kendrick and Drake, or do you guys think it's about somebody else? Let us know.
Yep. I'm sorry, say that again.
Oh no, I was just saying if J. Cole is watching, he could let us know also.
Yeah, for sure.
Call me back, bro.
Yeah, just
Call me back.
hit us
Call me back, bro, please.
Turn the call, man. Text me, email.
That was me, bro. Call me
Smoke
back,
signals, send a pigeon. Something. Just get back to me, bro.
The wild shit is we joke about this like we're 90s kids and they'll never hear this, but there is a chance that he could come across this bullshit.
No, you do know that J. Cole, shout out to him, but you do know that one of his songs, and I forgot which one it is, but one of his songs, he literally went onto YouTube and went to J. Cole type beat. You know, people put beats on YouTube all the time. He went to some random beat on YouTube and typed in J. Cole type beat. And the first beat that he found, he wrote a song to it and then told old boy, like, oh, hey, I like your beat. I need it for the song. I wrote this song.
That's
so
sick.
literally just went on YouTube and found a random fucking beat. And so he might. Hey,
now, I know Drake is more.
So we're gonna title this.
Drake's
episode,
more likely to see this, and if he does, you're gonna get a DM. I'm gonna be honest. That's how that works. I've seen it. There's multiple. Anyways, let's get. That
wouldn't go over well. I'm just gonna say.
This is great. This is the best show on the internet, guys. If you guys don't know, this is the best show out right now, guys. Keep tuning in. Subscribe. All right.
You guys are lucky we just put a fucking camera on here so you can see it. All right.
Worldwide, these niggas like a little known fact. They lack focus and they pause is putrid. From poison of all different sorts they using. If the stream say you're winning while your tours is losing. When the math ain't math, then of course you're juicing. That mean the bots is boosting. Cut the tough guy image, it is not conducive to breathing. Don't gamble with your life cause the ops is cruising. Word to Mike Vick, your dog might get shot for losing. And I don't like those eyes.
Hold on. I might have changed my mind. Cut the tough guy image. It's not conducive. That might change my mind about that whole part there a little bit. He might be talking about Drake. I don't know. All right. Let's keep going.
I like him with the melodies.
I don't like Drake when he act tough. All right, let's keep going. Let's finish this one up.
Cut the tough guy image, it is not conducive to breathing. Don't gamble with your life cause the ops is cruising. Word to Mike Vick, your dog might get shot for losing. And I don't like those eyes, so I stay in my lane. Despite every bit of dirt thrown my way, there'll never be a stain on my name. That's why I walk around dolly as if ain't nothing changed. Without a chain on my frame, niggas can never know the pain of Jermaine. But I can't name a thing that I ain't overcame. I despise my celebrity, I ain't in the fame. Don't be silly, want the chili, similar to Usher Rain when he sang in the rain. Hey, money bring respect in this game. Ain't it a shame how them...
God damn.
That was smooth.
This dude is
and he
nasty.
stayed in pocket the whole time.
Yeah.
The whole time. And if you really listen to the bars, I didn't even really catch that the first time, but I love that that bar that he said that he still walks around dolly, meaning that he walks around by himself with no security, which a lot of people always take pictures of him like riding a bike, no security. But he's like, I still walk around solo or dolly with no chain on my frame. Like, he's like, I'm still that same guy. Like, still.
He's just a normal guy.
Like, that's
still scary. You should probably not do that, Cole. Like,
Cole's got a lot of respect.
You're cool, bro, but you're still J. Cole. I mean, there's fucking crazy psycho ass motherfucker people out there. Okay, like maybe. I don't know. Maybe just have somebody close by. I don't know.
But also, if you know J. Cole and you hear him talk about a lot of his music, he's really not into a lot of the. I think he went through that phase, but he's really not into a lot of the flashy stuff. So he literally walks around like his hair looks like it's just kind of like he just woke up and like did this to it and just rolled out of bed.
So you might not even like recognize him if you saw him out or something. Like,
yeah, he might have a hoodie and glasses on. You wouldn't even unless you knew.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Exactly.
Speaking
like
of
Adam
which,
Sandler type.
That's so funny. That reminds me. I just saw a video the other day. Apparently, I don't know how old. It could be super old too. I don't know. But I just saw it like within the last few days, where I guess Kendrick tried to go to like a baseball game or some kind of sporting event and fucking had like a hoodie and like a hat and glasses and shit, and he was busted in minutes. Fucking minutes.
I gotta hear this because I heard something about like a stain and then chili. I gotta go back to this.
I want to hear this last.
Yeah, did I catch that right? Okay, all right.
And I don't like those eyes, so I stay in my lane. Despite every bit of dirt thrown my way, there'll never be a stain on my name. That's why I walk around dolly as if ain't nothing changed. Without a chain on my frame, niggas can never know the pain of Jermaine.
Bro, he's talking to Drake. You can't convince me otherwise. The more I put this together, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he's talking to both. Maybe he is talking.
Maybe he's talking to everybody.
I think it's a big fuck you to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody.
Everybody, and not even just the rappers, but just everybody involved in the situation.
Yeah.
Like with the last freestyle where he was calling out like the podcasters and the critics and shit, and then like I think it's just a general.
Maybe it is. Yeah.
Fuck all you guys.
I think that you may be on something with that. I think that it is. I think it's a thing of like after everybody said like just like he said like he's no longer in the top 3. I think this is him saying fuck you to everybody. Like I'll show you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? That is probably more likely. Just to be honest, it probably is.
Yeah.
Word to Mike Vick, your dog might get shot for losing. And I don't like those eyes, so I stay in my lane. Despite every bit of dirt thrown my way, there'll never be a stain on my name. That's why I walk around dolly as if ain't nothing changed. Without a chain on my frame, niggas can never know the pain of Jermaine. But I can't name a thing that I ain't overcame. I despise my celebrity, I ain't in the fame. Don't be silly, want the chili, similar to Usher Rain when he sang in the rain. Hey, money bring respect in this game. Ain't it a shame how them things interchange?
You know what? You may be onto something because now that I think about that bar that I actually was saying that I like, but when he was saying that I walk around Dodo like ain't nothing chained without a chain on my frame, maybe it was a reference to Drake because keep in mind that when this beef really popped off, Drake had to like up his security. You remember it was like a shooting at his house. One of his security guards got shot. It was like a lot of stuff that was going on. So there could definitely be a subliminal blow. Like meanwhile, while you had to up your security and walk or worry about your life, I was still walking around the same way. With,
I'm good.
I'm chilling. Peaceful.
Like, I'm chilling. Meanwhile,
I made the right decision.
And my thing, like when you told me that, that these freestyles had some subliminals in them towards Kendrick, I was not surprised. But when you said that they potentially had subliminals in them towards Drake, I was surprised because I was like, aren't they boys? Like, aren't they cool?
They haven't talked from what it's been reported.
And so, but like shit like that happens all the time, right? Like we literally just learned, like, for what, a year and a half now, everybody's thought that freaking Taylor Swift and Blake Lively weren't friends because of everything going on with Blake. And then the fucking text messages dropped. And none of that's true. They just stayed away from each other because of,
everything.
But anyway, I didn't know, like learning like what you told me, Robert, that like Drake kind of was like maybe talking a little bit of shit online after the beef about J. Cole dropping out. It would make sense, him calling him out and being like, and like that line would really make sense because it's like, yeah, like you want to talk shit on me for dropping out, but look at all the trouble you're having to go through because you wanted to open your fucking mouth and start shit for no reason. Like they didn't have to be all this, and I'm over here chilling.
I mean, if you really think about it, can you think of one time Kendrick has ever said anything negative to Cole? One time. Even
in the call outs that like in like that Euphoria and whacked out murals and shit, like it wasn't anything. Again, it was still just, to me, the competition.
And I might be wrong, like maybe he has, but I can't think off top anytime he said anything negative about Cole.
Yeah, unless it was like highly subliminal. I wouldn't pick up on it because I don't know.
If I'm wrong, Cole, call it out in the comments. But like I can't think of anything. So to me, it's like, but I know Drake has said some shit. So
that's interesting. That's really interesting.
Anyways,
I enjoyed this, honestly.
I'm glad you did. I can't wait till we get into like Cole's older shit.
Yes.
Like get back into honestly, like the 2011.
I'm sold.
Like because Cole was XXL freshman of the year, like there's I think I've told you the story about how Cole and Kendrick met, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So it was all involved with that. But like, so Cole's been in the game for a while. He really is one of the big three and he's lyrically talented as fuck.
Yeah, no, I thoroughly enjoyed this. And I'll be honest, I'm not usually like a freestyle type of person. Like I'm not much of a freestyle person, but once I learned that this kind of had something to do with, potentially, allegedly, had something to do with everything that went down. And, you know, so I was like, oh yeah, we got to check it out. I'm glad that we did. And I'll be honest, like this second one, I actually kind of liked this one more than the first one. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to listen a couple times. I'm gonna have to listen a couple times.
Yeah, and maybe it's recency bias. Maybe I need to listen to them both a couple more times.
But both of them were good. So
yeah, they're both
good.
They're both really good.
Either way, you good.
Yeah.
But no, I really enjoyed this. This was, and yeah, this honestly got me excited to learn more about J. Cole and hear more of his music.
So we've got 2 more we got to do. We're going to record those and release those later.
Yes.
You guys got to wait till next week till we can get to those.
Yes. But if you guys have J. Cole suggestions, like anything you think like, oh, she has to hear this J. Cole song, drop it down in the comments. Let us know. The boys are going to be watching the comments, picking my J. Cole journey from there. And I'm actually excited. This will be the first like new artist that I'll like really be introduced to on the channel, and I'm really excited for that. In my heart of heart, because I know some of the songs in hip hop that you really like, I think J. Cole will fit in one of your lanes. So far, I feel like even just based off these freestyles, like, and then the few like, you know, older songs I know, like, what was the one? Work It Out. Let me see you work. Yeah. No. What was it? It's a. We got a good thing. Yeah,
let's work out.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
Yeah. Sorry.
Let me work out.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Yeah, like I love that song. You know, so anyway, I'm very excited. I look forward to seeing more. Yeah. Yeah, I think your biggest like hold back before going into this is because you've heard a lot of people say J. Cole's like Nas, and you're not the biggest Nas fan. It's not even that I'm not a big Nas fan. I think a lot of my issue is production. I don't like a lot of the beats and stuff that Nas raps
East Coast,
over.
Heavy East Coast production.
I'm not big on the East Coast vibe. So don't kill me in the comments, guys. Please, I'm a West Coast girl.
We'll get her there.
I'm open. I'm learning.
Yeah.
I'm open.
This is why we got Katie.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Katie's a West Coast girly at heart too.
West.
Yeah,
look,
she's like, I live in the East Coast, but my heart is in California.
I'm not mad at her. It's cold out there, man.
Look, it's the 3 W's, and if you've heard the recipe, you know what I'm talking about.
You know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Anyways, for ourselves. For all of us, myself, Rick, Corrina, Robert, thank you all so much for tuning in. Tune in next week for the next J. Cole, and hopefully you're joining us on our journey with Kendrick. I know that's getting ready to wrap up, and then we're going to get into the beef. If you want to see Katie react to this, you're going to have to check out our Patreon. It's exclusive, got some exclusive stuff over there. Check it out. You might even see Taylor reactions over there as well.
There'll be lots of stuff. Yes.
Anyways. For all of us here, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you guys have a good one. Like, subscribe. You know what to do. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, bye, guys.